Rated M for mature.
Stop serpentining, Thomas.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna start bunny hopping in a fucking second, bro.
Okay, this should.
Okay.
I'm just quickly checking.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new series
I'm
of
useless.
Fun Times.
Hi, listeners.
Okay,
if you
let
can
me
see
turn
what
that
we're
game volume
seeing,
down again.
if you can see what we're seeing without getting sick, then you know we're playing Ernest Samuel the First.
Happy vomiting, Viewstners.
Look, it can't be as bad as EDF. So
That's true.
I watched those episodes. Good lord.
Oh god. A guy appeared.
Shoot him!
Shooter!
Shooter.
I last played this
Yep.
game. Oh. On the OG Xbox.
Is there friendly fire?
Last
No.
played this game in Never.
Why? Why?
Never.
We can't shoot each other. I mean, we can, but it won't do any damage.
That makes me sad.
Hell yeah. Well, you can be up to 16 players on a map.
16
Oh, wow.
players.
Yeah, I know, it's insane. Hell yeah.
Oh!
Building.
It was a guy.
Fun and games until somebody loses.
I had to shoot him. He came at me with a knife.
Anyway, welcome to Serious Sam, the first encounter, first encounter in a high definition.
Let me turn this
HD.
volume even more down.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a guy
How's
here.
everybody
Okay.
doing?
I'm doing
I'm doing
well.
pretty good.
Chat,
I
how you
spent
doing?
yes. Chat,
I didn't
chat, what's
answer.
this?
Chat, is this real?
So, I
is that a
spent
shotgun?
all of yesterday watching the entire 11 hours and 36 minutes, because I am including the credits, of the Lord of the Rings extended trilogy.
That is a fantastic way to spend a day.
It was for a friend's birthday, and man, do I love those movies.
They really are fucking magnificent.
Okay, where are our teammates?
We beat it! You and me, Marcus!
I was killing people upstairs. Yeah, I did it. I'm a hero.
There we
Yeah, no,
Scarador.
what was I busy saying? Yes,
Lord of the
You
Rings.
watched all of the Lord of the Ringses.
Because you're a
even the
huge
sort
nerd.
of sketchier CG still holds up.
Of course it does, because it is
Like
a
it's
well-made
dated,
movie.
but it's
It's not
it's not-
bad.
it's not bad. It's not out of place.
And it's not bad to look at. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's,
Yeah,
you know,
even
not
the technical
technically
monster's
proficient.
not bad. But I think what I enjoy most about it, and I mentioned this a couple of times. Ooh, what's that over there? It
Armor.
is the sincerity of it.
Yeah, it is one of the most earnest franchises on the planet.
Yeah, I don't see a movie like that working nowadays.
I do, and I've talked at length with my wonderful wife about this, and because of the kind of post-ironic sort of thing that the 90s did, with sincerity is cringy and everything must be ironic and I can't actually enjoy anything because that's lame.
Yes, the weedening of everything.
Yes, the weedening of everything, and South Park is to blame for it as well.
Oh, totally.
And oh Jesus Christ!
No!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I thought I got away.
Oops.
That
Oh,
is
you
kind
just
of
respawn, that's fun.
That is kind of slowly fading away, and there are more and more films that are like 100% earnest in a way that is like unheard of even 5 years ago. And as a result, oh hello. as a result, I think we are gonna see some serious Ernest films coming in.
I really, really hope I'm wrong and you're right. But it's just even watching it with other people yesterday, there were, quips being said when moments were serious and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
I fucking
that's people.
hate
That's
that.
not the movie. That's just people.
No, that I know. But if the people
No,
are like that,
yeah,
and
like
the
what I'm
audience is
saying
like
is-
that, an earnest movie's not gonna work.
Yeah. Look, I'm going on cyclical trends, so I could be wrong. Spanners get thrown in workses. But I hope I'm right, because I love sincerity. I love loving things and being passionate about those things and saying, things with utmost certainty and confidence, and you can't do that in post-irony or
Yeah, you can't show any softness or
or vulnerability.
Now you gotta be
without it
Smaug.
being undercut by a quip.
Yeah.
Which is another thing I really enjoy from the films, is that the humor in it, which there is a bit of, not too much, but a bit, it doesn't come from quips.
Yeah, it's let me find you a box. Ha, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's it.
Toss me.
We'll get out of the way.
Oh, he
That's like a
did.
Doom Pinky.
So again, it comes down to it every time somebody watches all of these films. You have to ask the question, which one's your favorite?
They're all one film, and if you're watching them separately, you're doing it wrong.
That's a boring fucking answer. The best one
First
is number
one.
2.
No,
No
first
ways,
one.
best one is number 1. And they're all the same film.
I win!
I prefer the more character-driven moments of number 1.
That's fair. It's just like, man, Helm's Deep though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that
Helm's
is
Deep.
true.
Somebody built Helm's Deep in tiny glade, and it is beautiful.
I tried, and then I realized that the true Helm's Deep was the friends we made along the way, and I stopped.
No, the true Helm's Deep is the one that other guy made in tiny
Oh,
glade.
fuck that guy. Hate that guy. Well,
Hell yeah.
That's a worthy day.
Yeah, but I did also watch another differenter film,
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Predator
Wow.
Killer of Killers.
Predator Killer of Killers, a perfectly
Oh.
adequate film.
It is a film that exists.
It is a
That is
film
alright.
that is fine. I've never seen a more kind of solid 6 out of 10 brackets non-derogatory movie ever.
Yeah.
And I like it because it is a gateway drug. Because you see the anthologies and you're like, wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if there are better films. And boy, howdy are there. And then you can explore those better films.
They even put a teaser for or an Easter egg from another one at the end.
Indeed. Well, technically, there's an Easter egg from a couple of them.
Yes, but I
throughout
mean
the
like
series.
a
But
direct
yeah,
sort of.
Yes, the like, here's this character, and it didn't really feel cheap. I thought I was going to be more annoyed.
It sort of fit with the rest of the film.
Yeah, the anthology nature of the film kind of allowed that moment to happen and not feel like ugh.
This is a big empty room. Ah! What's that?
Oh, look at this thing.
Whoa! Fucking hell!
God,
It's dead.
We got him, boys.
I shot
yeah,
it in
no.
the butt while you shot it in the front.
That's a temporal pincer move. God, I love Tenet.
What is that?
What
how
is
do
what?
how does
Rocket
one
launcher.
run?
You are
Is
Where's
there a
my
run button?
where's my sprinting? Where's my grappling?
you are sprinting.
You never stop sprinting.
No, then I'm just bad at jump. Because I assume this jump can be made, and I'm just bad at jump.
Where to?
Could be.
No, actually, I think there's a hidden portal that portals you up
The
there.
Do you know the
Okay,
only
rocket
thing
launcher.
I'm annoyed at is the fact that they dropped the Nordic speech for the Viking segment.
Yes.
I am annoyed that they dropped that because they didn't do it for the Japanese one. And it's like, if you're doing it for one, you can do it for the fucking other, and you can throw up some subtitles. It's Netflix. Nobody watches a Netflix film without subtitles on anyway.
Because they
That'd
got to
be
hear it
true.
over there chewing.
Exactly.
No, it's just
But
the
yeah.
audio mixing on Netflix is
Is
trash
bunk.
Garbage. Garbage.
But yeah, no, it's
Straight
fine.
garbage.
There was some nice things. We got to see the Uatadi home world, which is always cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Well,
And I like the thing, like, they definitely let... Oh, it's another one of those things up there.
Nobody cares about it. We're just running away.
Yeah, I like the... Yeah. It was good enough.
Do you know what it was? It was fine.
It was... In
Well, I
addition
can't
to the
wait.
Predator universe that didn't suck.
Exactly, and we take those where we can get them.
Yeah, you gotta take those wins.
not every new Predator movie can just be Prey.
I know. Well, this is the thing. It's the director's. It's Dan Trachtenberg again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much a stealth sequel to Prey.
It is. Woo, woo.
Double barrel
Finally.
shotgun
Where? Where?
Oh yeah.
in the middle of the
middle.
big room.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ, it's huge.
Ooh, it feels good to use.
Yeah, but look how big it is. Like, just stop for a second and look at someone else's model. You can see how big this fucking gun is. It's
Oh, wow.
ridiculous.
It's pretty big there. Oh.
I believe this is what they would call a long gun.
It could be.
A Viking long gun.
A Viking long gun, exactly.
Oh!
More clears coming in. So anyway, I also, believe it or not, watched 3 movies in one sitting yesterday.
That's a good amount of movies to watch in a sitting.
It was The Screams 4,
Oh,
5,
yeah.
and 6.
That probably only took like 6 hours.
Yeah, I know it's pitch numbers. I need to get those numbers up, but still,
But I still commend
we
you.
did
for doing
watch.
it.
We did start at 6 p.m. and not 9 a.m. though.
I mean, that's fair. Also, we planned to start at 9 a.m., but like from the picture that I sent you that was clearly after 9 a.m., you could tell
Yes.
that
didn't
predictably
happen.
we did not.
In a shocking twist.
But we also did it, well, a friend, I'm not going to name people while we're recording, but a friend,
Name and
Um,
shame. Well,
no,
a friend, yes.
the friend
Blank.
used their Lord of the Rings cookbook, and we had many
Yes.
a Lord of the Rings themed
Oh.
delicious thing to eat while we were watching. I was very full. Hobbits would have been proud.
Several breakfasts were had.
Yeah, we had breakfast, we had second breakfast, we had 11sies, we had lunch, we had tea, we had dinner, and we had supper.
That is good.
Welcome to the
I like how
really
we've got
proud.
0 out of 21 secrets so far. That's good. That's good hustle.
Yeah, I mean,
Look,
we're not secret
Look,
hunting.
promise, if we got them, they wouldn't be secrets.
That is true.
That is true. You left me behind.
This is a spoiler-free.
Spoiler-free run.
Yeah.
Whee! So yes, Screams 4, 5, and 6. 4 holds up surprisingly well, even though it did come out during the dark ages of horror.
Right? It's so much better than 3, and not just
Yeah,
because of what's her
Jesus
name's hair.
Christ. Jesus Christ, 3 is bad. Holy
Yeah, no, 3 is like
shit.
almost unwatchable bad.
Yeah. Like, 3 doesn't even have any good kills in it. It's just straight bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
don't even remember.
I'm
Does
the
it at least have
director.
a
I
good whodunit?
directed everything.
3's the one.
I would put it.
Oh,
loose.
3 is
I-
the movie one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the one where they make
Oh,
a
yeah.
movie about it. like,
Yeah, no, that
it's
one
actually
sucked.
the director.
Whether on the set of Stab 3 the director was actually the one responsible for telling Billy Loomis that his dad's not his mom was a whore or something. I don't know.
It's very poorly defined.
It's oh
Also,
right,
you-
right.
yeah.
Yes. He told Billy Loomis's dad that Billy Loomis's
Correct.
dad was cheating on Billy Loomis's mom with
That would be really cool if we had, like, a rocket
Sydney's
launcher.
mom. But then you find out that the director is also Sydney's half brother,
Yep. What a twist.
because Sydney's
A
mom
rocket
gotta-
launcher, you
like
ask?
spent like 3 months in Hollywood and naturally
Oh.
got
Guys.
sexually assaulted
Eh,
because Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
And she was
That's
a woman in
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
In the 90s.
No, in the 70s, she was in Hollywood.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
canonically in
yeah.
the
The
70s, yeah.
mother. Yes.
The mother, yes.
Indeed.
It's also like almost subtly implied that the director is the producer's son. That the producer
Yes.
was the one that, but it's ill-defined. Again, like, it could have been much better with just a line. More well.
Oh no!
Anyway,
I did.
it sucked.
Oh no.
It
But
sucked.
4,
There are
pretty
better
good.
screams.
Yeah, Scream 3 sucks. Scream 4 much better.
Yeah.
Also, the
Ooh.
last Scream directed by our boy the Craven.
Ooh, how do we get the Ankh?
I'm gonna
rocket
press
jump.
the button.
This is an arena shooter. You rocket jump.
I've pressed 2 buttons. Something must have occurred.
What do you mean?
It lowered slightly, I think. Yes, it did lower.
Oh, I just rocket jumped up there and I got it. The footage will
Nice.
show.
You're the one who edits the footage, so we can't really trust it.
That's true.
I mean, you can never trust. But yeah, Scream 4 holds up. Scream 5 was good enough.
That's what you want.
It was fine for like the first requel, as they called it in the movie itself, which is a terrible term and I hate it. But it was fun. It was fine, like taking it back to the old house from the first one for the finale, and like seeing Jack Quaid and this other girl just being like acting exactly like Billy and Stu was kind of fun. But man,
Jack Quaid and Miley Madsen.
yeah, Miley or Mikey?
He's
Mikey?
just being Miley.
Mikey, I think it's Mikey.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's one. But Scream 6, man, that is just straight up good. Like the motivation of the characters are actually there, and like bringing in the whole like toxic, like focusing more on like
Whew.
how toxic fandom can be, more so than in the previous one. And like online rumors and everything, and cancel culture, and
Marcus, are you implying there's something wrong with Snyder cultists?
maybe
Okay.
I might be applying that to them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, very good. I love the ending, and it was a good time to watch those 3 back to back to back.
I remember feeling that the ending of Scream 6, it was kind of like, okay, fucking who else is related at this point? I remember getting a bit tired of it, but like the movie
Oh,
itself,
what is this? A Star Wars film?
Gotta
like
keep it in the family, man.
yeah, like it started to feel a bit like that, but like from a filmic perspective, it didn't bug me.
Oh no, because they did stop at like, oh, this cop, this blue collar cop, who does
I
crime.
think I found a secret. I picked up something that said analyzing.
Gross. he did believably have 3 children.
Yes. It's just kind of how spread out they were and connected to everything.
Yeah.
It started to feel less like a whodunit and more like a complex, like, political thriller.
Why did they do this? Yeah. It did get a little Pelican briefy. I believe we should go through this door with ISIS on it.
I pressed the right mouse button to analyze.
Analyze.
We analyzed our way through. Did we?
No.
Uh,
Oh no,
I
we're
don't know.
trapped.
I didn't read that shit.
You're supposed to read?
Oh, hang on, there's a button on the wall.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, that's what a button looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looks
let's go
buttony.
there. Oh, fucking hell.
Now we know.
Alright, you need to charge through the darkness. Oh no, we're locked in.
Oh yeah, we can't charge back through the darkness. The one that's imprisoning me. It's all that I see.
It's absolute horror. Look out!
Cheers!
Ooh, saved your life.
That was a joke just for Willem. Hi,
Hi,
Willem.
Willem. Hey.
Okay,
We're back.
now it should open? I guess?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's opened.
Hooray!
A lot of
Oh,
blood.
yeah, highly recommended watching all the Scream films, even 3, just so you can see how low
It's good
it
to
can
create the
go.
contrast with 3.
Yeah,
You can be like, this
yeah.
is how bad it can get.
Mm-hmm.
How did
And
you
this
get
is-
in there, base?
You know me.
Magic.
It's the Linux hacks.
They had to cage me somehow.
Okay, well, have fun.
Get out. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Cheers, guys.
Why can't I leave?
Analyze the door.
Oh, there's still clears
Because
coming.
there's goons.
I mean, I know I've got a rocket
Hey.
launcher, but this double barrel shotgun.
No, it feels good to use.
It is a good shotgun.
It's no Doom 3 pump action, am I right?
Oh, but
We both died, base.
Had to get it. I don't know what it was, but I had to get it.
We lived there, we died there.
That's how we lived.
I know
though.
what you did. You got fooled by the trick.
Good.
You got optically
mermaid.
illusioned.
Mm-hmm. Optically, yes.
Ooh, we got Chicago typewriters for our death, though.
Really? I want a Tommy gun. Where are y'all?
Yeah, sad. Yeah, I don't know. We died and respawned, and then we got him.
That's weird.
Oh, there we are. I see you guys. We're here through this hole.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, there they are. Rah, rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle, boys.
They're really good at rattling the frog enemies.
Yeah.
Rattling
Oh,
all
wow.
the boys.
It has
I have
like
20
no-
emails. Why do
I
I
got
have 20
19.
emails in this game?
My Tommy gun seems to be having some sort of graphical issue in that there are no particle effects for the bullets.
Oh no. Oh no, mine also
What
has
do you mean?
that.
Do you have
No, that's
muzzle?
just how it works.
Oh, that's very unsatisfying to use.
Wait, don't you have muzzle flashes?
No,
Nope.
It's just like
You should have.
I can
muzzle
just see
flashes.
impacts.
No muzzle flashes.
Oh well, that is a graphical glitch because there should be muzzle flashes.
Jason, don't look up.
Wait, can you look at my gun? Can you see muzzle flashes
I
when
looked
I
up.
shoot?
Damn it!
I got him, guys.
Oh
got
no,
him.
not the bridge.
No. I'm dead.
You got it.
Like so dead.
Yeah.
So dead. Well, I did a bunch of rewatches this
Uh-huh.
week, so I won't list those. But also on the new for this year was Rocky Horror, Clown in a Cornfield, Shroud, Significant Other, Standoff at Sparrow Creek, and Some Came Running.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, I got
Hey, look at
immediately
this.
exploded by that.
Look at this. Look at this high fidelity reflections that they could get out of this engine in like 2010 without ray tracing. Can you believe it?
Yes, I can, because ray tracing is kind of a scam.
Oh yeah, boys.
Are you
Those-
saying a technology pioneered by the Green graphics card company may actually be a scam?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Quelle surprise! But yeah, bunch of fantastic movies this week, including a nice, shiny new 4K copy of Rocky Horror, which looks
Ooh, very nice.
good. The only problem is with 4K releases, just word to the wise and our viewstoners. Always check where you're getting your encodes from for your legal purchases, because some companies are incredibly trigger happy with just feeding their entire back catalog through AIs
Oh,
and
shit.
calling them 4K remasters, where all they're doing is putting them through a glorified
Just an
upscaling filter that is absolutely destroying the backgrounds of films. Like I saw screen grabs of an alleged 4K remaster of 12 Angry Men, and it is just unwatchable. Like, there are just like horrible homunculus-faced people all over the place because the AI has just decided that's what they look like.
Like, I don't get it, because like most TVs have, like modern TVs at least, have pretty decent upscaling from 1080p to 4K, so why even like bother?
Because that's another thing you can say that you've done, Marcus. You can then charge
Oh.
people money for it.
No, just like use the existing Blu-ray 1080p copy and just like use the TV's internal upscaler.
Grenade
which,
launcher!
well, is actually just a linear upscaler, which means you won't lose any of the important details.
No, I'm with you. Obviously, because I have a soul and I value creativity and not the heat death of the universe.
I'm telling this to our viewstoners, who may or may not agree with me.
Oh, well, if they disagree with you, then they can fucking unsubscribe now and never watch another goddamn motherfucking video. If you like AI or its intervention in our film and our life, you can kill yourself.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
In Minecraft.
No.
For legal purposes. we
Oh,
have
for
to say.
okay. Yeah, in Minecraft.
Strictly for legal purposes.
Strictly for legal
And I
purposes.
stress that it is strictly for legal purposes.
Yeah. I am inside your walls with a hammer.
For legal purposes.
For legal purposes in Minecraft.
Fish to Tommy guns, gang. Rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle the 1 million frogs.
Yeah. Well, one thing that was sort of lost on a very large, very clear screen for the Lord of the Rings trilogy is that those are
Wow,
not
the noise.
the hobbits are definitely not the actors a lot of the time, and you can
Oh
see-
yeah. Oh, that's a good question. The extended editions you watched, do you know which versions you were watching? Because
No.
there are 3 separate color grades. One is kind of pretty close to the original theatrical, and one is very orange, and one is very muted.
This was closer to the original then, because it did not
Okay.
feel orange or muted.
Okay. That's good. Oh, gubbins!
God,
Gubbins?
when you're talking about
Gubbins.
that, you're like,
Root.
when you talk like that about the Rika, all I can think about is how almost impossible it is to get a decent, like, color accurate home release of any Dragon Ball Z material.
Oh, really? Is it a big problem?
Man. Look, there are so many fan recolors because for some reason when Toei put things on Blu-ray, it sometimes has this odd greenish tint to it.
Huh.
Yeah, and then on the DBZ, like sometimes or on some of the quote unquote restored footage, it's just so oversaturated that it hurts your eyes.
Jeez.
Like the orange and black is so orange and black that you can't see anything else on screen. It's fucking horrendous.
Man,
That's terrible. So what you're saying is
awful.
I should not bring any of those back for you from Japan.
Oh god, no. Don't bring me back any Dragon Ball physical media from Japan, because that is a bad idea.
What about
Further-
Dragon Ball physical merch?
Further to that, I'll be
that's-
sending you
that's-
some
that's-
money,
that's fine.
Jason.
I'll send you a
will not be
suitcase.
sending me any money, Thomas, because I return 2 days before your birthday. So you better watch out.
No, but I'm going to be
You
sending
better
you
not
money.
cry.
Ow.
I got a serious pack. Is that good?
Yes,
Okay.
that is good.
Rattle 'em, boys. Yeah. Good movies this week. Except for the latest David Cronenberg film, Shroud.
What?
No,
What?
dude, when
Bad?
Sarah, kind of, it was kind of bad, and Sarah and I, when we watched it afterwards, we just kind of sat in shock for like a minute, just kind of like, did we just watch a bad David Cronenberg film? And it was kind of bad. Like it had a good, interesting setup. Really cool elements that were, would have been nice to explore more, and then just kind of nothing. They introduce a bunch of elements that are compelling, and then don't really explore them in any kind of way, and don't really pay any of them off. The character performance by Vincent Cassel is one of his worst. And like I just recently rewatched Lahain, so like that man has got the acting chops. Yeah, the screenplay wasn't very good. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking flabbergasted that it was not great. Cause you know, when you're watching a Cronenberg, you're like, I'm about to see some fucking amazing stuff. Even his like okay films are better than 90% of shit that you're gonna see.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shrouds just didn't really deliver on its interesting ideas or
disappointing.
premise. Yeah, incredibly. I would actually give it a skip.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. And the thing is that like it had some really cool things to say kind of on the surface about, the way the world is going with AI and how that's bullshit and how like it's a death knell for life and all that thing, and then it doesn't really link it to anything. It kind of limply plops it on the ground as a statement. Doesn't fully link it into a narrative very
Laser
well.
plasma gun.
Finally. Oh yeah, be the TIE fighter.
Yeah, really sad. But hey, even if we've, and I'm not saying we've lost David, like this is his like quite literal one bad film. But Brandon is firing on all cylinders. So we'll never want for Cronenberg content.
I mean, even Cronenberg's other child made a horror
Yeah,
movie
his-
that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, his daughter's
Daughter.
also getting into it now, and she shows
Yeah.
promise as well.
Yeah.
So, even if Papa Cronenberg might be losing it, and again, I'm not saying he is. This is just one bad film.
I don't know. I mean, I can say the same thing about Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh God.
Although not really. I mean, Godfather 3 just is bad. There, I
Although-
said it.
Although not really. What?
No, not really, because you know, if you look at, if you only count Megalopolis, but then you know, Godfather Part 3 wasn't really good either.
No, it was not.
Better than Megalopolis.
Marcus, it's hard for anything
the
to
Fountainhead.
Megalopolis,
Shrugged.
bad.
Atlas Shrugged into Sky Captain World of Tomorrow.
I don't care to distinguish between the Ayn Rands.
Well,
They're
no,
both-
nor
they're
should
both the
anyone,
same.
because they're all garbage, incomprehensible gibberish.
Man, imagine if somebody built like a government on that.
Yeah, or like an entire life perspective or understanding of economics, or ooh, that'd be
Yeah.
disastrous.
Like if you had elected someone like that, or
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
who
yeah.
put into power a lot of people like that, ooh, your country would be in trouble.
Yo, that'd be fucked. Truly fucked.
I think here is where
So-
we should do recommendations.
I
Alright.
recommend all of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good
wait.
recommendation.
You've got to be specific, because if you say all of the Lord of the Rings movies, some people count those travesties that I won't even name.
They are not Lord of the Rings, are they?
No, just from a modern consumer content capital C perspective.
The Lord of the Rings trilogy.
There we
extended
go.
editions.
Thank you.
And I encourage you to watch it all at once because it's better that way.
I agreed. Absolutely agreed.
Yeah.
Because that's the way they shot the film, so that's the way you should watch the films.
Yes.
My recommendation for this week is one of the best neo-noirs I've seen in a long time.
Oh, Neo Noir.
Indeed, and it is a nice single location.
Short story Neo Noir.
It is called The Standoff at Sparrow Creek, and it follows the basic blurb of the film is that
There's a standoff at Sparrow Creek.
there is, but the why of it, Marks, the why of it. The why of it is because a police funeral is attacked and like massacred by a libertarian militia who then amongst themselves have to figure out who did it so that they can turn that one over to the cops before a wave of anti-cop murders sweep the country. And it is really well put together, and a nice it's a nice whomst is responsible for it. And I really like that the filmmaker was being really, really subtle with his depiction of the police and what they represent in society.
I love nuanced portrayals of the police because, you know, there are some good ones.
Yeah, Standoff at Sparrow Creek. Check it out.
All right.
Ooh.
Base, do you have a recommendation this week?
Yay!
Or are you
Mimic.
continuing to not watch movies?
I watched movies, but I wouldn't recommend the ones I've watched.
Well, no, that's
Sure you would.
hey, much like we do anti-content, you can do anti-recommendation.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the new Candyman, which isn't that new anymore.
Oh yeah, that's not very good.
It was like
It had some good moments.
It had
Yeah,
good
the-
moments, but as
the
a whole, as a
Candyman-
film,
oh,
cohesively,
it's not.
a
Candyman
mess.
2022 was pretty good.
I don't agree. I
Yeah.
think that it tried to introduce far too many elements without really folding them, paying them. Especially when the predecessor was able to do everything it tried to do. And when your movie is a direct continuation, not just a new version, then you've got to at least equal.
Okay, fair.
Those are fair arguments, but I still don't think it was awful.
I don't think it was
No, no,
awful.
no.
I just don't
I
think it
would
was
just
good.
not. I feel like yeah, it was fine. You know.
Yeah,
I
and,
am-
and that
Yeah,
and that's
no,
the
that-
problem.
yeah, it was fine.
My recommendation is to watch all 7 Scream movies back. Oh, 6 Scream movies back to back to back to back to back. If you can, make a day of it.
You know, I
Because I
have a
wish I had
friend.
done that and not split it in like 2
Oh,
sessions.
yeah. I have a friend that hasn't even watched any of them, so we're definitely gonna do that.
Well,
at some
wouldn't you
point.
know, they're on
Yeah.
everyone's favorite streaming service.
Hey,
Everyone's favorite
Us.
streaming service?
Wait.
Yeah.
This person
Just-
who hasn't seen them yet. Are they an actual person? Or are you trying to say,
Are
oh
you
no, I have
straw
a friend
manning
who's
us?
never seen
Are
it?
you inventing a guy for us to get mad at? Because I will. Because I will,
Base.
Well,
Base.
Base doesn't
I'm
have
just-
to. I'm dating
I'm
that
just-
person.
What?
Really?
What?
Then I know two. Then I know 2 people.
No.
No.
Caitlin
They've
has
never been a
never-
fan of horror. You can't hold it against them.
I
Oh,
can and I
okay.
will. Wrong, Jason. Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, at the very least, you have to make them watch the first one because, and I will die on this hill, 90s Skeet Ulrich was hot as fuck.
Dude, so hot. So hot.
So hot.
Like, damn.
Damn.
No, I'm with
he
you,
could-
Marcus.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
right.
There can be no doubts.
I can tell you, he probably was a cause for many a bisexual awakening in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we have been the
On that
Cinebeers.
Give me the Cinebeers. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month. Good night.
Night.
Good night.